You ever get tired of just doing ground beef for taco night? Well, let me show you how to do something that's simple, easy, and with just a little forethought, you're gonna knock the socks off of everybody who comes to Taco Tuesday. Tonight we're making tequila lime chicken. Let's check it out. All right, so the secret to a good tequila lime chicken is the marinade. It spends a lot of time marinating to soak up all those flavors. So let's go ahead and get started on it because that's what needs our most attention at the beginning. Now, when making a marinade, I tend to like to get my knife work out of the way first. So with that in mind, first we're going to chop a little bit of garlic. Next thing we're going to do is chop a little bit of cilantro. Just a little bit. Now your cilantro doesn't have to be finely chopped. It just needs to be rough chopped enough to where it will coat and break down just a little bit, spreading that flavor that it brings all the way through the marinade. Next ingredient going in is some lime zest and lime juice. Now you only need the zest of about 1 lime. Anything more than that is fine, but it's going to get really limey really quick. So I recommend only doing 1, but we're going to use the juice for quite a bit of it because, as with a marinade, a lot of it's liquid. All right, now if you don't have fresh limes just because you just don't have them or it's not that time of season, don't worry about it. Just get a bottle of lime juice and you can go ahead and put this much in and you should be fine. All right, now that we have our limes in there, we've got to move on to the other namesake in the dish, which is tequila. And don't worry too much about the tequila remaining alcoholic. A lot of it gets cooked out from the cooking process, and you also got to think this is a marinade, so not a lot of it's going to stick to the chicken at the same time. Case in point, nobody's going to get drunk off this. And if you don't have somebody who does alcohol for whatever reason, religious, physical, you name it, you know your friends, you know your people, then what you can do is you can go ahead and just forego this and add just a little bit of orange juice in its place. It won't be the same, but it'll be a good liquid ratio to get you going where you want to be on this recipe. All right, then we're going to add a little bit of honey. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of chili powder, a little bit of oregano, pepper, salt, and finally we're going to finish it up with just a little bit of olive oil. Then give it a stir and mix it all up. Now, if you want some heat in your marinade, then I'd go ahead and add ancho powder or chipotle powder or fresh jalapeno to it. My family doesn't really do heat too well, so we're just going with the chili powder. We're going to let it ride. That way it's not super spicy or spicy at all for that matter, but it gives the flavor just without the heat. All right, once you have your marinade done, it's time to go ahead and marinate our chicken. Now for this recipe, I recommend using boneless, skinless chicken breast. I slice mine into cutlets. That's just so they cook quicker and I can use cutlets for a number of different things. But go ahead and put them in a Ziploc baggie and throw the marinade in with them. If you want to just put them in a glass bowl, then that's fine too. But the Ziploc baggie has a zipper on top, and I can just throw it away at the end when I'm done marinating. Now, how long you let it marinate is completely dependent upon what kind of chicken you're using. I'm using cutlets, so I'm looking at about 20 to 30 minutes up to an hour. If you've got a full-size chicken breast, then you're looking about 30 minutes to an hour realistically, but you can also let it go overnight in case you want to set it for the next day. I wouldn't let it go too much past an overnight though, just because at that point it starts to pickle and brine it and it just starts to get tougher and you start losing quality, but it'll still be delicious. You just got to figure out where you're at. So now we're just going to stick it in the refrigerator while we get everything else ready. Now what toppings you decide to put on your tequila lime chicken is completely up to you, but I'm making tacos tonight. So I'm putting on sauteed onions and peppers, a little bit of lime, avocado, and cilantro. But if you wanted to make a bowl out of it, you could throw on some Monterey Jack cheese, pico de gallo, raw red onions, some jalapenos. The choice is completely up to you. Just make it how you like it and make it your own. After your chicken breasts are marinated, you're going to go ahead and throw them on your grill. You want your grill to be about a medium-high heat. And for the thinner cuts, you're looking for about 6 to 8 minutes per side, but it can go up to 15 to 20 minutes per side, just varying by thickness. What you're looking for is an internal temperature of 160 degrees, and then you're going to pull your chicken breasts off the grill. Tent them in aluminum foil and then let them rest for about 5 to 10 minutes. Now that our chicken breasts are resting, we're going to go ahead and finish up the rest of our taco toppings. And in my case, that's going to be sauteed peppers and onions. All right. Put your onions in first to allow them to caramelize. Don't worry if you got a couple stray peppers here and there. As soon as they begin to caramelize, that's when we add our bell peppers. Now, the reason why I added the bell peppers second and had the onions caramelize first is because I want the onions to saute down just a little bit and get a little bit softer, because I don't want them to have a very hard crunch, but I want those peppers to have that hard crunch. So I added them at different times to regulate the cooking temperature. If it doesn't matter one way or the other to you, just go ahead and throw them all in at the same time and cook until they're done to your liking. So now that our peppers and onions are done, all we got to do is slice up some chicken breasts and have ourselves some tacos. So I'm going to do that, and I'll see you guys in just a minute. And just like that, you've made yourself some tequila lime tacos. As you see, simple as you please. And all you do is just have a little bit of forethought, a little bit of preparation, and you'll be good to go. But let's go ahead and give it a taste. Guys, it's juicy, it's tender, it's got just freshness just exploding off of it. I hope you guys give this a try. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are still sticking around, because there's lots more to come. And as always, thanks for cooking with me.